Schmancy. Schmancy.
Schmancy.
Schmancy. Schmancy.
Schmancy.
Schmancy. Again, sorry.
So it's spelled Schmancy.
Schmancy. Schmancy. Now it's clear. I've always thought Z. Hello everyone. My name is Venkatesh Rao, co-founder of thefly.com, and here with me today is Nikhil Parekh, who is the co-founder of Schmancy. Schmancy.
Schmancy.
Schmancy. Okay. So Nikhil, tell me what does Schmancy do?
We are a packaging company. We provide customized packaging solutions in smaller quantities.
Okay.
Right? So, unlike your traditional manufacturers, we try to provide you a solution that is not just cost effective, but also providing you the quality that your product deserves.
How did you come up with the name? Name is very, I mean, for me, it's very difficult to pronounce. Yes, Schmancy. Schmancy. Again, sorry.
So it's spelled Schmancy.
Schmancy. Schmancy. Now it's clear. I've always thought Z out there, people, because Lena and Sunny keeps talking about Schmancy, but then, I keep hearing ZY somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, we've had that problem a lot, like people mispronouncing it. In fact, my dad calls it Scamcy.
Scamcy?
Yeah. So, I mean, but the term is derived from fancy schmancy, which means, hoity-toity, high class. Right. And as you know, from Lena, the bakes are really, really fancy. So we came up with schmancy. It was a friend of mine who came up with it. Yeah. As usual.
Schmancy. I just have to keep saying that.
So, I mean, I fell in love with the name the minute I heard it. We stuck to it. Okay. A lot of people came and said, you need to change it because it's difficult to SEO-wise and all that nonsense.
Required?
Yeah, they said SEO, people can't recollect and things like that. But I think now it's become a name. I think it's because it's also been a little difficult to pronounce. People are just, the difficult name.
Okay. Difficult. Yeah, people remember difficult names, right?
So they put in an effort to try and remember it.
I'll always remember now.
So that's how we came up with it. But it's catering. I mean, we came up with it because our packaging, we were catering to the hoity-toity, fancy home-baked classes.
First you started with that.
We started with that. And, there was a spurge of home bakers at that point when we started.
When
we
was
were catering to. So around 2014, 2015.
Achha, almost 9 years now.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we were catering to them and their cakes and their products were so classy. We had to name something like that. So
when did you guys, creepbylena.com, when did you start catering to their packaging? When was it?
I think Lena came to us, actually my colleague was handling it, but I think Lena came to us around 18 or 19, if I remember correctly.
18 or 19, because I've seen her baking since 2015, when she was baking it on the dining table. Now she has got a fancy, bakery there, Maharaja Signal, right? So 2018, yes, obviously, the volumes increased. Earlier, it was just, I think, without, they didn't have any brand by then.
Actually, it's been the case with most of our clients. So when they started off, they were fairly small, and that's why we were being one of their preferred partners. We were doing smaller volumes. So you can go to our website and buy even 10 pieces of packaging, right? Obviously, this is not customized for you, but it's then a standardized and well designed. So we have our own design team. So we focused on good quality and designer packaging, right? So, I mean, a lot of our clients at that time, as I was saying, bakers and, these are the people who have traveled the globe. So they know what good packaging is. And at that point in Bangalore, for example, or in India, you were just basically getting run-of-the-mill products from your city markets, or they were China imports, right? So no one really paid attention or was focusing on packaging. Now, the only way to stand out from a growing market in any product line was packaging, right? And we wanted to give them that quality. Like, if I'm going to eat a cake, I want to make sure that I'm getting it in a box that I know is holding it well. And
ultimately, you see that box, right? First thing you see is first impression is of the box.
Right. No, even impression of the box and all that. But I think we generally lost focus and went towards making things look good, as opposed to making it more useful and actually in terms of functional. In the sense that, like for food, right? Everyone's trying to beat prices and everyone's trying to make everything look good. But if your food by default is not good, you're eventually going to lose customers, right? And this was the case with all the bakers and all that, right? We wanted to make sure that if you're going to do selling a cake for 2,000-3,000 rupees, at least give it in a box that's worthy of it.
Okay. 2015, 2014-15, you guys decided. You have a co-founder?
No, it's just me.
Okay, you just decided. How did you decide? I know that it's been your family business has been in packaging, but how did you decide? That okay, I'll go after this market, because packaging means it comes. There are a lot of things, right? Packaging could be for clothing. Then you have baking. Then you have different food. Food is one of the category, right? You don't cater to food, or do you
cater to food?
You do cater to food, but how did you decide that this is what I'm going to do? I'll sell in small quantity. What was that eureka moment, or saying that I'll go in this direction? What was that moment?
That was actually a friend of mine. Again, so as I said, I was in my family business. I joined the family business in 2012, and about 2-3 years, whenever I used to talk to friends, they would say, "Okay, I need help with packaging, and I'm launching whatever my brand, and I want to do packaging, but I can't do these volumes and things like that." So because I had the contacts, I knew people in this business, I figured out that, okay, you know what, you're doing your printing for somebody else. Why don't you just add my friends into that? You have some spare space and things like that. I mean, it was just some ideas that we ran through, and they helped us out, right? So so then she connected me to a bunch of people. She said they also require the same thing. So I combined those orders. So when we launched our Facebook page, right? I remember we launched it on 25th December 2013, just the Facebook page. Okay. And within 2 hours of launching it, we were at like some 500 likes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Without any boost?
Nothing. Nothing. There was a page for
this was in 2013. 13. Okay, nice.
We just launched it as a page, right? And then we started getting orders as well. People on WhatsApp going crazy, right? And we were like, okay, at that point we were doing 50 boxes. Over time, we reduced it down to even 10. But then we realized, obviously, everybody wants the sizing is the same, the package is the same. So everybody wants it. They just want something good, something designer, and obviously in lower volumes. And if it's getting delivered to your house, I mean, it's that much more convenient.
Right. So that was your USP, selling it in
smaller quantities, yeah.
Delivering it into their house, yes. Right? Focused on home bakers.
Home bakers at that point, yes.
Bakers.
Everyone, home-based bakers.
Home-based, whatever you do. Acha. But why that? Is that something that you decide? Your friends came up to you. That's how you decided to focus on that category. Because you could have said, I'll focus on bigger restaurants, right? That's what most people do. Higher volumes, then you have good business coming in, kicking in. You had connections, but why focus on them?
Firstly, it was the connection through the friends. So we were still building that, right? So we took a year to just cater to them. And then that's when we started realizing, 5,000 to sell 5,000 boxes, there are thousands of people waiting in line. But to sell at 500 boxes, there are very few.
That's why you got so many people.
So we didn't have to go and meet and sell, right? These were customers who were coming to us. So we're like, yes, I'm making 500 for you, this customer. Let me add in your 100, 250, because my volumes are being met. So my volumes are 100 customers into even 10 pieces is still 1,000 boxes, or 100 pieces is 10,000 boxes, as opposed to one customer and trying to cater to 10,000 pieces of that, where thousands of people are fighting to get in, right? And we were pretty sure we weren't going to get into the price war in this.
Price war.
Yeah. And that we were 100%, we are going to focus on designs and quality, right? And luckily, touch wood, everything, I mean, people appreciated the quality, which was the most important thing for us.
Now you think, the decision, as you said, it's been working well for you, that you focused on that. But what's the price difference when it comes to, let's say one of the box, for a cake box that comes in, what's the price difference if you had to go into the price war market, wherein, the bulk quantity is being supplied on 5,000 packages, what is that called? 5,000 pieces is being supplied, right? So what do you think will be the price difference? What is the price difference?
So this is one of the biggest challenges we have had to explain to our customers, right? So it's never an apples to apples comparison. When you do an apple to apple comparison, you're paying a 15-20% premium because of the volume. When you reach the same volume as a higher volume customer, you will probably be paying the same price.
With you as well.
With us as well.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you're obviously buying in low volumes because of the setup time and all that, you're obviously paying a slightly premium. But the thing that people don't realize is, right, there is way too many grades of material. Everything that we use is food certified, right? Now you get non-food certified, you get recycled paper, you get different mills. We use ITC, which is obviously a reputed brand. So everything is certified. We get all the certificates and everything, right? But you obviously have local mills and imported paper and a lot of options, variations, right? So then that's where the prices start coming down. So you never comparing this. And this is not to say that those are wrong or those are not the right items, but there's a certain quality that one brand we are giving as a brand, and there's a certain quality that then another brand is giving.
Right.
So it's just that difference for the same material. That's why when you do the same material, same specs, we are probably 20% higher at a lower volume. And again, you add the cost of door delivery and the overheads that come along with it. But when you buy from us as a bulk of 500,000 pieces, where you're not then
500,000 pieces.
Yeah, you usually get the same
price as them. So then your margins are lower compared to these guys, the one who are selling with lower quality.
Set up things, right? So we have these things ready with us.